the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Everybody get your hands up for the Brew Review. Come on everybody, let's dip it on back. Body, head, and cap, show me what you got on that tap. Cause it's K-Dog and Mr. GMC. Everybody here knows that it's BYOB. Tell me how it tastes, tell me how it smells. Is it that old bud or that Yingling hell? But it's time to get it started, so we started off right. It's the Brew Review, so we gonna party all night. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Let's go. It's the Brew Review. Everybody get your hands up for the Brew Review.
What's wrong, GMC?
Why? Why must you people do this to us? We gave you everything you wanted. We gave you Rita's. We gave you Shock Top. We gave you home fucking brews. But yet you had to do it, didn't you? You had to just find that little scab and you're picking at it, aren't you? Because you did it, didn't you? You brought back something that we hated. Something that we have compared so many other beers to that have completely sucked. You just had to bring back that one little thing that I've been repressing in the back of my mind. In case you haven't figured it out, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Return of Hellraiser in stereo.
Oh, God. Well, we did two originally, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then we just learned that just do one and split it.
I believe we dumped it.
Yes. That was back on episode 5. Now, we're here to kick off season 4.
Season 4.
On Hellraiser. This is going to be a true test of how much we have gotten used to shitty beers.
We are starting season 4 off on one hell of a low note. We've got the Return of Hellraiser IPA. It even has a skull on it, too. I never noticed.
So, it is a cool packaging. That's why we got it in the first place. Oh, yeah, props to John and Ethel for giving us this version of it. But, yeah, Dewclaw, Baltimore, Maryland, and it's got that Craft Be Cherished, Rules Be Damned cap, and
I will say one...
Respect the fluid!
Respect the fluid. I will say this. I don't think I read this part. I think I never read the side thing, so... From first sweet sip, bullshit, to crisp, dry finish, double bullshit, this IPA gets in your face with the exotic flavors and aroma of New Zealand Motueka hops, yet mainstays enough malt character to stay balanced but always ready to raise hell. You know what I'm going to raise? I'm going to upchuck raise them.
You gotta realize, though, it's been almost 150 episodes since we've done this one. 145 episodes ago.
This would be me.
So, as tradition, as usual, we're gonna redo the cap test, the bunny head test, the drink test, the draft test, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's begin.
I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, alright? Well, unless I have a generic freaking cap, there's no way. And no, we're not doing the peg leg thing and going to get a knife to open it up. I'm not.
Yeah, well, I had to use car keys in Indianapolis when I drank a 6-pack of Fortune out there.
Because the last thing I want is this asshole working with the butter knife like, fuck you! Like, fuck you, I got
let's
this.
do it. They're in there.
No.
Come on.
I almost dropped it.
Well, at least if you abuse it, it's not a big deal.
Not with this. But, okay, honestly, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, in fact, there's one of the original bottles up there.
It still smells as bad as I thought it would.
Alright, so I'm going to do... This is going to be a double open of the cap test.
Double opening of the cap test! I would have kicked your ass.
Because you're not kicking my ass, trying to kick my ass now. For bringing this back to the show. You see it's kind of steaming.
I blame John. I blame John for this one. He's the one that did this. You did this to me!
Still a grassy smell.
I think I was the first one to try this, so...
This was our first Wegmans trip back in the day.
I guess it's only fitting that I try it again.
So 3 seasons later, we're back.
Dew Claw. You've had some good ones. You've had mostly bad ones. Here's to you. From the first sweet sip to crisp, dry finish, I taste bitter sip and shitty fucking, what the hell was it? Finish. Shitty finish. So, hold on.
You might want to do that in the toilet.
Oh, it's 7.5 by volume, in case you care.
It's fucking strong, that's all we know. Because you remember that we did... This was the end of the first stretch we ever did. Like, we had the Java Head and the Hellraiser and this. Like, we had like 3 of the worst ones ever, as it seemed at the time.
And lately...
And those other 2 did redeem themselves.
Lately, when we've done...
Because we've done redos on the other 2.
We did Java Head and Peg Leg.
Yes.
But with most IPAs, if you get through the first initial taste, it kind of goes away. Not Hellraiser. Not at all.
So what you're saying is this was pretty much a bad 5th episode.
Christ.
If you want to watch the original episode, go to episode 5 in season 1. Maybe I'll put a link to it down in the description.
Yeah, I like the packaging. That's about it.
Well, it definitely still smells like a wee, so... Alright.
For the second
time. Hellraiser. Let's try it. Again.
For the second time.
Flavor burst.
Look how fast he goes with that shit. He's not even waiting for the taste to come through.
Okay. It's not bad to the point, like, it's good enough that I can stone face it.
I think...
However, the aftertaste is what gets it. That's, I mean, the aftertaste is the worst.
Right.
When you get that grassy taste, it's just not going away, it's like, fuck.
I think the problem, once again, was we had this stuff kind of lukewarm when we first tried it. It's not.
Sounds good.
It doesn't sound like hell. And we're kind of sans a glass here. It's over there.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Okay, we're back now.
We're still not scripted here at 96.9 Wet.
So let's go ahead and Did we do a glass? Yeah, we did. Didn't we? Did we glass it?
Yes, we were glass testing, I think, by episode 3. So
okay, yeah, so... Let's...
Well, were we? I think we were.
I think, yeah, because we poured Peg Leg.
Yeah, and I remember it being real dark, so yeah, we would have had to have glassed this.
Yeah, but...
But you can make sure for yourself if you click on the link down below for episode 5.
And still, same color. It's an IPA, definitely.
India Piss Ale?
India Piss Ale. I'd like to piss in this ale. That's what it should say.
Now, I will say this. It's not... I remember it being really bad, but since we kind of grew on to, like, different beers, it's not as bad. But I still wouldn't recommend it. If that makes any sense to you.
Really, my only gripe is the aftertaste.
Now, I think a good comparison to this would be your Snake Dog and your Raging Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I can stomach it, but that's about it.
Because I've had IPAs that grow on you over time. Appalachian Brewing Company's Hoppy Trails, their pale ale, their IPA. I love that shit. But this is just, the taste continues all through. This is not a refreshing beer, okay? I don't even know what the hell you call an IPA. It's not a refreshing beer. It doesn't, like, quench your thirst. It makes you more thirsty.
Yeah, but, I mean, to play straight up a critic, what would you think as a critic? If you were to compare IPAs...
I think, straight critic, if you like IPAs, like your Nugget Nectars and any of your other IPAs that you try, probably this is going to be good for you because it is what it is. It is an IPA. But I'm not going to sit there and drink a case of it or even a 6-pack of it back to back. It's not going to happen because I like a refreshing beer.
All right, we'll hang off, and I'm going to do my...
That's right.
You couldn't even, like, compose yourself. All right, so... yeah.
Oh, yes.
Was this the episode where you're like, oh, God?
I think that was Java Head.
We really had a rough beginning in this show. And, you know, look at the head coming off that. But it's like Java Head and Peg Leg totally redeemed themselves. This, okay, we'll do the glasser, and I'm going to determine that from there.
Yeah.
Out of the bottle, I didn't care for it, but we'll see if this changes.
It's just, I'm going to borrow a line.
The head makes it smell better.
I'm going to borrow a line from you. The aftertaste stuck around like a bad fart.
Thief.
Sorry.
If desperate times called for desperate measures, I'd still drink it. I will say this. It's not as bad as Dead Guy. Dead Guy fucking sucked the dead man's dick.
And that was the weirdest thing because I didn't mind Dead Guy at all.
I fucking hated it. That was back in season 2 in our Vegas run.
Yeah, that was the one that I never saw you fake. You couldn't fake that shit.
I don't know. To be honest with you, it was a pretty bad tie between them and Santa's Private Reserve. Ugh. So Rogues has a pretty bad track record with me so far. Rogues, if you can redeem yourself in season 4, I want you to prove it. You do realize eventually we're going to have to redo Santa's? I don't want to. Neither do I. Imagine if we do Santa's and Dead Guy. I'm going to be like... As long as I don't have to drink Clamato again, I'm good. Chlamydia? Yeah, I don't want to drink Chlamydia. Budweiser Chlamydia. I don't want to drink. All right, okay, this could be a deal. Oh, jeez. We could do a shitty redo, like a shitty Return of the Brews. In the very same episode, I do Dead Guy as you do Clamato. Oh God. I couldn't do it. It's like a dare on dare thing. Dude, you take a drink, I take a drink. You take a drink, I take a drink. I couldn't keep that shit down just for tasting it. How the hell am I supposed to drink the whole fucking thing? Well, I finished it. That's about it. Alright, so... Re-ratings. Once again, straight up critic. Speak only as a critic right now. What do you think? As far as IPA critic, you get a 2.5, maybe a 3. Really? Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as I remembered it, but it's still not the best. The aftertaste is what gets it. So, okay, as critic, I'm going to say 3. Personally, I'm going to say 2. I don't like it. I still don't like it. It sucking fucks. It fucking sucks, and I don't like it. Again, if I'm going straight beer critic here, if you like... Ugh! Yeah. And it sticks around, too. God damn it. Like a bad fart. If you like IPAs, you will like this. Oh, God. My rating, critic-wise, again, I'll go 3.5, maybe borderline 4, just for the fact that it's an IPA, and it doesn't lie. Bad afterburp, I take it. Personal critic, it can go straight to hell. So, what do you rate it personally? I'm going to give it fucking 1.5. Wow, worse than me? That's personal opinion. You know, Duclaw, you made a good IPA, but I don't like IPAs, so that's my personal opinion. It's nothing personal against you guys. So yeah, we actually had a couple good ones for you guys. Okay, I gave it a 4 for critic, 1.5 for personal. Round that up to about a 3.5. How's that? Yeah, I'm still going to say 2.5 all around. I'm sorry. And, yeah, to give it away, I was at John and Ethel's. So this is a John and Ethel series kicking off Season 4. Yeah, so John and I had a dare going on. We woke up the next morning and we had a dare. We each drank one for breakfast.
That's a hell.
He couldn't fucking stand it. I stone-faced it.
That's a hell of a thing to wake up to in the morning.
Yeah, like, I could hear him. He'd drink it and be like, ew, ew. And I'm just like drinking it like normal beer, so I can at least stone-face it.
Yeah.
I can stone-face it now, but that's about it.
Not me.
Yeah, but, yeah, this was... Wow, that was a trip back in time.
What a trip back.
As a matter of fact, as I walk over here, there's one of the original.
There's the original bottle.
Yes, the authentic.
Oh, God. We're eventually going to run out of ideas and just start redoing everything.
That tastes like 2013.
And it sucked. 2013 sucked. You know what else sucks is running out of memory on your phone.
Yeah, a little behind the scenes here at 96 on the Whip. I had to switch back to the old camera with the electrical tape holding the battery in.
Yeah, we're almost out of battery power, too. We've had a busy night.
Yeah.
So I say we wrap it up.
That's what she said.
We had a very busy night. Not me, my wife's pregnant.
Not me, and my girlfriend's down in another state, so...
whatever, who cares? Who cares about you? Hi, Tina, how are you?
Hey, how's it going? Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the season premiere of The Return of Hellraiser here at 96.9
I
Wet
hope
Brew
the
Review.
hell there's better shit waiting for us.
And I just realized something. We had all 5 of the first ones returned, so...
Like I said, we'll just run out of ideas and eventually just do them all.
Yeah.
We'll have to find, like, pumpkin and black chocolate stout. We'll probably love black chocolate stout now.
Oh, yeah. That was, like, early on, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that was the season premiere of the Brew Review. Featuring Hellraiser. The Brew Redo. And, yeah, it still sucks. Not as bad as it did then, but it still sucks. So... I'll leave it at that, and stay tuned next week, and we'll see you later.